Hello, everyone. This is Dr. Gulshan Matrake. I'm the Associate Director of Honors Program and also Associate Professors of Engineering and Management at Clarkson University. This video is for those of you who are in Honors Program at Clarkson University, and I will talk about Internship Co-op Capstone. So if you are not all of these, please move to the next video. The reason that I'm making this video is that I'm receiving a lot of questions about the requirements of internship and co-op capstone, honors capstone, and I want to address those comments. First off, what are these things that I'm talking about? So there are four different types of capstone that honors students can do. Internship, co-op, creative work, research, traditional research capstone, and also business plan. So we don't care about the rest of it. And today we are going to talk about internship. So are you eligible to do this? To be eligible for doing internship and co-op capstone, you must have done this before. So technically you must be done with the internship. And after that, you can take HP 390 and HP 490. What are HP 390 and HP 490? Two courses that you must take to actually cover the capstone for the honors requirements, graduation requirements. So as a case in point, imagine that you've done an internship in the summer between the second and the third year, right? In this case, you are done with your internship during the summer and you can take HP 390, which is the proposal course, during the junior year, and HP 490 during the senior year. Okay, so your internship must be at least 10 weeks. And it doesn't matter if it is paid or unpaid, if it is research, if it is just fully professional, so on. So the nature of the internship or co-op doesn't matter. Okay, the next question is about the supervisor or the advisor and also the reviewer. So in the internship, you need two people from the company on board. What are those two people? Person number one, or the reference number one, that person has a role of being your supervisor / advisor. The person help you to organize your document. The person can review and give you some feedbacks and stuff like that. And you need the help of the person during your junior and the senior year while you are writing this report or capstone. So it's very important that you build a very amazing relationship with these two people during your internship time. The second person is the reviewer. The reviewer probably doesn't have much to do with your work until almost end of the senior year or the time that you want to graduate and you're ready to actually submit your capstone report to the honors, which is me, and you're ready to for the review process. After that, that person technically as a third party review your work and also give you the final firm feedback. It's a one-round review, and then you need to address those comments of the reviewer and resubmit your post-review version on EasyJet system. Remember, guys, all of the stuff that I'm talking about are well described and well explained in the honors capstone guide and also honors handbook. So please make sure that you're reading these two documents very carefully. And where can you find these two documents? We emailed them multiple times for you guys. If you couldn't find it in your email, please reach out to Davis, Dr. Kruger, or myself, and then we are going to forward those documents to you. Also, if you already took the course HP 390 or 490 before, you might find those documents in the Moodle. Okay, so we talked about, to recap, we talked about the role of your advisor and the role of your reviewer. Again, you cannot have advisor and reviewer from Clarkson. Those two people must be from company. And the reason is that those people would be able to confirm all the information that you wrote. And we know, you know, guys, that nobody from Clarkson can confirm or deny all those information because we are not in that company. We are not familiar with the process and everything. All right. So the supervisor, technically internship and co-op capstone are heavily on the shoulder of the students. And supervisor, advisor, and reviewer are not doing much except just giving you general comments and general feedback. So if you choose to do internship capstone, then you should know that you are the first person have the entire responsibility, and unfortunately you cannot get much of the help from Clarkson people, and I know that people from the company are super busy, so maybe they cannot give you like a detailed feedback and everything. Okay, I hope I'm very clear about the role of supervisor, advisor, and reviewer. Technically, supervisor and advisor are the same. I'm just using as an alternative words. Now, moving on. What is the content of internship capstone report, honors internship capstone report? Technically, there are different ways that you can actually write this report. Depends on the nature of your capstone, the co-op or internship. So some tasks are assigned during your internship. It could be project-based, it could be routine jobs that you are doing in your internship. So usually you need to do 5 equivalent chapter introduction. In the introduction chapter, you're going to talk about how you get this internship. If you get it during the career fair, if you got the job by applying, coming across some opportunities on the website online, and then you applied for the job, how you get your internship, what are the requirements, how was your resume, how you prepared yourself for this job, and how was the hiring process, how many interviews you've done, and so on. So that was the internship. Sorry, that was the introduction of the internship capsule. In the introduction, you can also briefly outline that what somebody should expect to see during this report. Always, I would say, put yourself into your younger self and imagine you are telling the story of the internship for some fellows that they are interested to do the exact same experience, and you want to walk them through this process, through this experience, right? So introduction, technically, you are telling the entire story, how you got the job, what is the job, what's the internship opportunity, and what are your qualifications, what are their expectation, the company's expectation, and so on. The second chapter is literature review. Literature review could contain the history of the company, could contain the history of the task that you were assigned to, and also it could also talk about the background of the methods and tools that you've used during the internship. Let's say if you are a project manager intern, right? If that was the case, you probably are going to use Microsoft Project. So Microsoft Project has some background. So what are the backgrounds of this software? What is the main features of this software? Also, what is the company? Is it a construction company? And so on. So that's the literature review. You can talk about the background and the history of the company, jobs, tasks, tool, and even yourself and your boss. So everything that you need, like a context, is a beautiful context of your story. That, okay, this story is happening during this time, but this company has a history of that. This is the, let's say, chemical industry. You can even talk about industry, the rival of the company. And for example, how competitive is this company or the job overall. Now, the third chapter is methodology. I know it's an internship and you might not have a methodology, but this chapter can be organized in different ways. If you are doing like a project-based internship, meaning that you're working on different types of projects, then chapter 3 methodology should be divided into different projects, right? So let's say you are assigned to the 4 projects, then the methodology can be divided into 4 sub-chapter, and you're going to describe the details of your job over that chapter. Then we have results, chapter number 4, results. You're going to talk about what you've learned, what was your contribution, how even describe the details of your task in those projects, and so on. By the way, if you're not working on the project-based internship, and you are doing routine, you're helping with the routine process in the company, this methodology section can be just one consistent chapter, and you're going to describe your main task and your main responsibilities, how other people help you, how you learn, and so on. In the results, no matter if it is project-based or if it is routine jobs, you're going to talk about your achievement, your takeaways, your understanding. Even you can talk about some insights that you got. You can even criticize the company or criticize the processes. If you realize that there are rooms for improvement or optimization, you can even talk about that as well. And finally, we have a conclusion. So this chapter is brief. Technically, you are telling you're recapping your story here and saying that, okay, that was the whole story. And that chapter, the conclusion chapter, is there because if somebody don't have time to read the entire report, can go to the conclusion and actually just go and understand what is going on in this big report. So you need to summarize your achievement. You need also to say what's your big takeaways from this experience, and also what is your future. This internship would have any impact on your future decision if you want to keep working and keep searching for the permanent position in the same industry, in the same company or not, or that change your perspective entirely, that experience. So these are all the questions that you need to think about and you need to address during within chapter conclusion, the final chapter. That was the very quick overview of what you need to do and what's the content of this capsule. Finally, talking about the process, as I said, the first step, you need to get the internship. The second step, do the internship, be done with the internship. Step 3, take HP 390. In the HP 390, it's a proposal. You're working on the first 3 chapters, introduction, literature review, and methodology. And then after that, you are going to take HP 490 and you're going to talk about and work on results and conclusion. After you are done with HP 490 and you are done with writing your report, the step 5 is to submit your final report on EasyChair. And from there, I would take care of it. I'm going to send it to your reviewer. You are going to actually introduce reviewer and connect reviewer to honors program, and honors program would handle the review process. So technically, after you are done with the internship, it's very important that you keep the relationship with your advisor, capstone advisor, and the reviewer in the company. So please make sure that you're making very good reputation and very good connection and network during that internship if you want to actually work on internship capstone. Thank you so much. That was very quick video, and you're more than welcome to reach out if I haven't addressed any other comments or any other questions. Bye.